Here at the Northern California show, I got to see some awesome Class B motorhomes, including this one. Welcome to HB RV Lifestyle, and this is the 2025 Mode XO Classic by Storyteller Overland. This is built for off the grid, off the beaten path type of camping. Now, if this is the first time you've seen one of my videos, I do about a 5-minute walkthrough of the entire van and talk about it without any special effects, sound effects, or weird editing. And the reason why I keep it to 5 minutes is because there's not a lot going on with a Class B motorhome. And what I try not to do is bore you with all the details. So if you want construction details, that's not going to be in this video, but I will link their website in the description box below so you can get all the little nuts and bolts details that will be missing in this video. What I'm going to talk about is mostly lifestyle and kind of what's included. All right, so let's get started. First off, the color of the paint versus the rims. This is a good looking, eye-popping, eye-catching type of motorhome. Okay, now if you look in here, you can see it's a little raised up compared to most of your Mercedes chassis. If you see other stuff I do in this on this channel, you'll see it's got a little more support. It's got a little more beef to it. It also has the hitch. It's has a 7-way pin plug. So if you're going to tow something with electric brakes, you can add a wireless brake controller and enjoy a travel trailer or little cargo trailer, whatever you have that may or may not have electric brakes. You have your Girard awning. As you can tell, the back windows are tinted and frameless. The front windows are not. But when you go inside, what I like to tell people is if you want the privacy up front while you sleep in a Class B motorhome, even though it doesn't look like much, you could put those little snap buttons right along here on each side and create a little curtain or a little privacy shade area. Okay, you're not going to see that in a lot. You're not going to see that standard in a lot of small B vans. Okay, this is on the 144-inch platform. It's actually the 4-cylinder Mercedes diesel. Now, what I do like is the seats. The seats swivel around. They look very comfortable. You can seat up to 4 people. So technically, a lot of people would use this as a daily driver. Okay. The control buttons are really easy, understanding, labeled, something you don't get in a lot of B vans. I know that's something very small, seems insignificant, but it's something this company has done and is continuing to do. Everything else is really standard stuff you see in a Class B motorhome. Little ice box, little sink, little area to expand out your counter space when you're opened up. Wet bath, which can also be used as a closet to hang your clothes when you're not using the toilet or not using the shower. You got your convection microwave, pop open locks for your drawers. Now, I'm not going to open up every cabinet. I'm not going to do all that stuff in here. You got your bed, which actually can be folded up into a seating arrangement, air conditioning, furnace, all the things you need in a motorhome, including your little drop-down screen. But a lot of folks will use this as their daily driver. Now, I'm going to come down. I want to point out the sticker price right over here. So the MSRP is $274,000. They have it at the show for $195,000 at La Mesa RV. One thing I would say, and this is in conclusion, the van life is not for everybody, okay? There's not a lot of living space inside one of these. So there's a lot of glamour about this on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to tell you a story real quick. My grandfather owned a road trek with my grandmother. He paid 80 grand for it way back in the day. He told me he bought an $80,000 toilet because a lot of folks that buy these stay at the Holiday Inn, stay at a Hilton property, if you get my drift. And they use this because it gives them, if they're going across the country, it gives them the convenience of having to store food. to have the bathroom, to have the option to stop wherever they want. So you see something you always wanted to see, or something that catches your eye on the highway, and you want to spend a night over there and there's no hotel reservations available, you have the ability to have a bathroom, a shower, a bed, an icebox. And if it's something that's camping off the grid, maybe at the Kern River, maybe on the Colorado River, somewhere where there's no real access for a normal vehicle, you have the all-wheel drive, you have the beefy suspension to be able to do it. Okay, so now hopefully that kind of gives you an idea, because I know that a lot of folks don't understand why they're so expensive. It costs more money to build one of these and engineer it, because Mercedes-Benz has requirements by every manufacturer of these in order to keep the powertrain warranty intact. So in the top right hand corner of this video, you're going to see another really cool Mercedes chassis B van that actually has more space than this and a few more things, and I think you'll like it. Until next time, remember that RV stands for what? Toolkit and sense of humor.